Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. All the messages that Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala sent to us, all the messengers that Allah Azza wa Jalla sent to us, all the scriptures that Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala sent to us, they all revolve around one core message. And that core message, it is summarized in the Quran in two phrases. فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَأَصْلِحُوا ذَاتَ بَيْنِكُمْ. Fear Allah, be conscious of Allah, and reconcile that which is between you. Rectify your relationships. Your relationship with Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, make sure that it is intact. And your relationship with the creation of Allah Azza wa Jal, make sure that it's also intact. All the acts of worship that Allah Azza wa Jal legislated, it is for that purpose. Either to observe our relationship with Allah Azza wa Jal, or to observe our relationship with the creation of Allah Azza wa Jal. And many ayat in the Quran indicate the same thing. Allah Azza wa Jal, He mentions وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Allah decreed that you only worship Him, your relationship with Allah Azza wa Jal. And then that you're good and dutiful and kind to your parents, your relationship with the creation, starting with the most important, your parents, and so on. And that's why these two, they must be intact in order for us to attain salvation. Without it, you'll not attain that salvation. That's why Aisha radiallahu anha, she asked the Prophet alayhi salatu salam about a man in Jahiliyyah known as Abdullah ibn Jud'an. Abdullah ibn Jud'an, he was a kind man, a generous man who used to help the people, help the oppressed, feed those who are in need. She said, Ya Rasulullah, inna Abdullah ibn Jud'an kana yasil al-rahim wa yut'im al-masakin. فهل ينفعه ذلك? He used to feed those who are in need and keep ties with those who needed that. Is that going to benefit him? The Prophet ﷺ responded by saying, لا ينفعه ذلك. That's not going to benefit him. Why? فإنه لم يقل يوم رب اغفر لي خطيئتي يوم الدين. Because he never said, my Lord, forgive me for my sins on the day of judgment. I.e., his relationship with Allah Azza wa Jal was not intact. And the opposite also applies, where the Prophet ﷺ, he spoke about a woman who used to fast a lot of voluntary fasts, and she used to pray a lot of voluntary prayers. But what was the catch? She used to harm her neighbors. He said ﷺ, هي في النار. She's in the hellfire. Why? Because both of the relationships were not intact. You cannot focus on one and abandon the other. We must make it a matter of entering into Islam in its totality and take it completely and making that guidance a part of our lives so that we can be those who attain that salvation. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala make us from those who act upon that.